All right.
Now they're on.
You ready? All right, we're good.
Welcome to the September 2nd, 2025 Troy City Council meeting. We request that you silence your cell phones for the duration of the meeting. Tonight's invocation is led and pledge is led by Mr. Pierce. Please stand.
Heavenly Father, we seek your guidance in our decisions. We thank you for your protection. For those of us in harm's way, lead us in the way we should walk. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Kerber is subbing for Mrs. Knight today, so we might be a little slower paced. Mr. Kerber, please call the roll.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. President. Mr. Siebert.
Present.
Mr. Pierce.
Present.
Mrs. Snee.
Here.
Mr. Whidden.
Here.
Mrs. Westfall.
Here.
Mr. Schilling.
Present.
Mrs. Marshall.
Here.
Mr. Phillips.
Move to excuse Mr. Phillips.
Second.
Motion to excuse Mr. Phelps by Mr. Siebert, seconded by Mr. Schilling. Mr. Grant, please call the roll.
Mr. Pierce.
All night.
Yes.
Mrs. Snee.
Yes.
Mr. Whidden.
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall.
Yes.
Mr. Schilling.
Yes.
Mrs. Marshall.
Yes.
Mr. Twist.
Yes,
And Mr. Twist, did I call your name for the roll?
I'm here.
Okay. All right. Mr. Phillips is excused.
Thank you. When you're ready, can you read the summary of the minutes from August 18th, 2025 meeting?
Minutes of council for the August 18th, 2025 Troy City Council meeting. Public hearing was held on ordinance number 023-2025. Committee reports, Law and Ordinance Committee. The committee recommended that ordinance number 022-2025, the rezoning of 3 parcels on Wilson Road, and the approval of a general plan for the Eagles Landing subdivision, PDR, be adopted. The committee further recommends that legislation be prepared authorizing the city to join the City of Columbus in filing an amicus brief with the Ohio Supreme Court in the case of City of North Canton versus C.F. Holmes, LLC, related to property maintenance requirements. The Streets and Sidewalk Committee recommended legislation be prepared related to the ODOT making safety improvements to the I-75 and State Route 41 interchange and constructing pedestrian facilities on State Route 41, with the city paying a share of the project currently estimated at $67,261. After various citizen comments on the committee reports, resolution number R44-2025, a resolution consenting to ODOT making safety improvements at the Interstate 75 and State Route 41 interchange and the construction of pedestrian facilities, was given first title reading and adopted. Resolution number R45-2025 was a resolution joining in the filing of an amicus brief with the Ohio Supreme Court in the matter of the City of North Canton versus C.F. Holmes, LLC, was given first title reading, discussed, and adopted. Ordinance number 022-2025, rezoning of 3 parcels to a planned development, residential PDR, and approving the general plan of the Eagles Landing subdivision planned development, residential PDR, was given third title reading and adopted. Ordinance number 023-2025, rezoning of lot 11-851 from the Miami County zoning of A2 General Agriculture to the city zoning of R4 Single Family Residence District, was given the second title reading. Following various comments, council adjourned at 8:14 p.m.
Move to accept the minutes as read.
Second.
Motion to accept the minutes by Mr. Twist, seconded by Mrs. Snee. Mr. Kerber, please call the roll.
Mr. Pierce.
Yes.
Mrs. Snee.
Yes.
Mr. Whidden.
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall.
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mrs. Marshall,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mr. Siebert.
Yes.
Minutes are approved.
Thank you. We'll move on to committee reports, and we'll start with Mr. Pierce of Buildings and Utilities.
Thank you. On September 25th, this committee met to review the use of standard utility service annexation agreement whereby property owners adjacent to existing utility mains and who are compelled to connect agree to annex into Troy when their property becomes contiguous to the City of Troy boundary. The owner would be responsible for all connection fees and pay the applicable water and sewer rates to Troy. This agreement would require a covenant and restriction recorded with the requesting property. It is a recommendation of this council that legislation be prepared authorizing the Director of Public Service and Safety to enter into a City of Troy, Ohio utility annexation and service agreement with the property owners located outside of Troy Corporation limits who are requesting water and or sanitary sewer services. Respectfully submitted by Bobby Phillips, Councilman Phillips, Councilwoman Lynn Snee, and myself as Chair, Samuel Pierce.
Anyone have any questions on that one? I believe you have another.
All right. Vacations of utility easement of record at Halifax Estate Subdivision, Section 7. On August 25th, this committee met to review the request to vacate a 10-foot wide utility easement of record within the Halifax Estate Subdivision, Section 7. 2 lots within the subdivision are being combined into 1 lot. Council action is required to vacate the utility easement of record between the 2 lots. It is the recommendation of this committee that legislation be prepared approving the replots of in-lot 11701 and 11702 and the vacation of the utility easement of record between the 2 in-lots in the Halifax Estate Subdivision, Section 7, and authorizing the Director of Public Service and Safety to execute any documents related to the easement vacation. This committee supports emergency legislation that the home construction can proceed without delay. Respectfully submitted by Councilman Phillips, Councilwoman Snee, and myself, Samuel Pierce, as Chair.
Questions? Thank you. Moving on to Law and Ordinance, Mr. Whidden.
Thank you, Mr. President. Committee members Marshall and Whidden met on August 25th to review the recommendation from the Troy Planning Commission that in lot 11851, a parcel of 57.67 acres known as the Smith Annexation, be rezoned from the county zoning of A2 General Agricultural District to the City of Troy zoning R4 Single Family Residential District. This parcel is located at the southeast corner of Wilson Road and Fenner Road. This committee supports the recommendation of the Troy Planning Commission in the findings of staff and recommends that ordinance number 023-2025 be adopted to approve the rezoning of in-lot 11851, a parcel of 57.679 acres known as the Smith Annexation, from the county zoning of A2 General Agricultural District to the City of Troy zoning R4 Single Family Residential District. This is respectfully submitted by Mrs. Marshall, Mr. Twist, and myself as Chair.
Questions? Continue.
Mr. President. On September 2nd, this committee met regarding the recommendation to impose an immediate 270-day moratorium on the processing, insurance, and approval of any new applications for the committee-oriented residential social services facilities. We concur with the assessment of staff and the city zoning update consultants American Structurepoint in that the additional research is required prior to any recommendations to update the zoning code related to this particular use and occupancy, which will be provided as part of the recommendations of the Unified Development Code. It is the recommendation of this committee that legislation be prepared to impose a 270-day moratorium on any new applications for community-oriented residential social services facilities. This committee supports emergency legislation so that the moratorium can become effective immediately. This is respectfully submitted by Mrs. Marshall, Mr. Twist, and myself as Chair.
Anyone have questions? Anybody that missed the meeting? Could make the committee meeting have questions?
Yeah, not familiar with this.
Okay.
Questions on this?
On his report.
Yes, I do.
Okay, Mr. Schilling.
Okay, thank you. We received an undated letter from Mr. David Baird, who was an attorney, not in the state of Ohio, but an attorney in some other states. And I find it interesting that the letter had no date on it.
I think that was just an oversight. He provided that to us late last week. He is our consultant on this.
Okay.
He's the consultant from American Structurepoint.
No, I know that. He works for American Structurepoint, but he said he was an attorney, but he's not licensed in the state of Ohio.
Yeah, I think he was just giving you full disclosure under his professional obligations as an attorney.
And then my second question is that when this whole thing with Structurepoint went out for bid, and we accepted Structurepoint as the company to help us on this, on our zoning and that type of thing, did we give them a full copy of our zoning and building codes and that type of thing?
Yes.
So
I'm sure he's got the building code for reference. That's we adopt the ICC, the zoning code though, and the subdivision regulations as well as the sign code. He has all of those documents.
They got all those when they submitted their bid. They had all that information.
I believe so. I think all the consultants or all the bidders had the same information.
Okay. And this thing with the group homes, that was in the zoning code, right? Someplace in there, that was part of it. I know you quoted one section in there talking about our zoning code.
Yes.
So they knew about this ahead of time. I mean, as far as when they said, yeah, we're gonna help you redo your zoning code, they had to have known, or maybe it was an oversight on their part that they didn't know about where our zoning code, how our zoning code handles group homes.
Well, I'm not sure what the question is, but
well, okay,
I can
the
tell
question
you
is,
that
I don't understand if we said, here's our zoning code, you're going to help us rewrite it, and they said, yeah, we'll help you rewrite it, and we're going to get, this is our cost, which was several $100,000. And now this thing comes up, which is actually part of the zoning code that we gave them, and they need another $20,000 to do it. That's my question. I don't understand why are they asking for another $20,000?
You're mixing up two different issues. I thought that's what they're not asking for any more funds. This is just a 270-day moratorium on the group homes section. The $20,000 you're talking about will be read by the Park and Recreation Chair. That's related to the Park Master Plan.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. That's why I just need that clarification.
Okay. Any other questions on the moratorium? Mrs. Westfall, Recreation and Parks.
Thank you, Mr. President. Committee members Marshall and Whidden met August 25th regarding a request to include a facility operations study as part of the Comprehensive Park and Recreation Master Plan update. The study would provide detailed information related to the use, need, cost, and community and economic impact related to additional fields and facilities. It is the recommendation of this committee that legislation be prepared authorizing the Director of Public Service and Safety to enter into an amendment to the amended agreement with American Structurepoint, Inc. for the Park and Rec Master Plan update to add the completion of a facilities operations study at a cost not to exceed an additional $20,000 for a total agreement cost not to exceed $100,000 related to the Park and Rec Master Plan update. This committee supports emergency legislation to allow the FOS to begin immediately. Respectfully submitted, Christy Marshall, Jeffrey Whidden, and myself as Chair, Susan Westfall.
Questions on that? Thank you very much. We will move on to citizen comments on committee reports or any agenda items. This is where you have the 2 minutes. Come forward. Since Mr. Kerber's over there, I will do my best to keep time at this point, and/or he can, and/or back up, and he can do it as well.
I'm Frosty Brown. I've been here in the past concerning the baseball situation and the Parks and Recreation and the Park Bird study. What I've handed out to you is only Frosty Brown's opinion, okay? It's not the survey committee, it's not it, but it is my group called the TL Baseball Boosters. They're behind this, and although everybody in that organization hasn't gotten a copy and probably won't, but I wanted you to be able to look through this to get some ideas exactly what we're facing and how serious it actually is and what the potential is for fixing this problem. This has been going on for a long, long time. And also there's some recommendations, and I used a person nearby us, Jordan Copps, runs the Best of Ohio tournaments in this area, and Pleasant Hill, that has 1,266 people, have 3 turf fields.
Mr. Brown, could you give your address just for the record?
Oh, my address? Oh, well, everybody drives by it. It's 703 West Market Street, and it's Troy, Ohio.
All right, thank you.
Okay, yeah, I assumed too much, okay? But anyway, I just wanted to give this to you so that you'd have a chance to read through it and maybe ask some questions. I know that Bill didn't know anything about a gentleman's agreement that I made a long time ago. And that's why when they did the park study, all the baseball fields around in our town here were considered good or okay, but the Legion Field is excellent, okay? And that's what I have kept for a long time, okay? So once in a while we get some criticism about locks on the gates, but guess what? Just in the last week I put about 35 hours into recovering weeds after my equipment broke down, and weeds took over in a 10-day period, and next thing I know, I had to do a lot of extra work. But that agreement I've kept when I made my promise in 1998 to Mr. Reardon and Mr. Charette that I'd look after the field in lieu of the concession stand, and I've been doing it ever since.
So
but
basically,
there's a lot of pictures and there's a lot of information, and I'm sharing it with you because I think if we let this drop, this could be a serious miscalculation.
Thanks for now, and if you want to come back later, come back later. The clarification is that as part of his contract is to help maintain the Legion Field in his concession contracts. Anyone else? No one else. Then we'll put Mr. Kerber back to work by reading Resolution R 46, 2025, please.
R 46, 2025, a resolution authorizing the Director of Public Service and Safety of the City of Troy, Ohio to execute the City of Troy, Ohio utility annexation and service agreement with property owners who are requesting water and/or sanitary sewer services. This would authorize the Service and Safety Director to enter into an agreement with those desiring to hook up the utility services. This is a first reading.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Motion to suspend the readings by Mr. Twist, seconded by Mr. Pierce. Mr. Kerber, please call the roll.
All right. Mrs. Snee.
Yes.
Mr. Whidden.
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall.
Yes.
Mr. Schilling.
Yes.
Mrs. Marshall.
Yes.
Mr. Twist.
Yes.
Mr. Sievert.
Yes.
Mr. Pierce.
Yes.
Move
All
to
right.
adopt.
Motion to adopt by Mr. Twist, seconded by Mr. Sievert. Mr. Kerber, please call the roll.
Mr. Whidden.
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall.
Yes.
Mr. Schilling.
Yes.
Mrs. Marshall.
Yes.
Mr. Twist.
Yes.
Mr. Sievert.
Yes.
Mr. Pierce.
Yes.
Mrs. Snee.
Yes.
Motion is adopted.
Thank you. Moving on to Resolution R 47, 2025. Would you please read that, Mr. Kerber?
Yes, a resolution authorizing the Director of Public Service and Safety of the City of Troy, Ohio to enter into an amendment to the amended professional services agreement with American Structurepoint Incorporated of Columbus, Ohio to include a facilities operations study as part of the Comprehensive Park and Recreation Master Plan update for the City of Troy, Ohio, and declaring an emergency. This would go ahead and expand the authorization for additional work on the park study, for a total amount not to exceed $100,000. This is the first reading, and it's an emergency.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Motion to suspend readings by Mr. Twist, seconded by Mr. Pierce. Mr. Kerber, please call the roll.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mrs. Marshall,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mr. Pierce,
Yes.
Mrs. Snee,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden.
Yes. Move to adopt.
Second.
Motion to adopt by Mr. Whidden, seconded by Mr. Twist. Mr. Kerber, please call the roll.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mrs. Marshall,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mr. Pierce,
Yes.
Mrs. Snee,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling.
Yes.
Motion is adopted, or the ordinance is adopted, or the resolution is adopted.
Moving on, please read R 48, 2025, please.
Resolution R 48, 2025. This is a resolution authorizing the tax levies for the city of Troy, Ohio for the fiscal year beginning January 1, 2026, as determined by the Budget Commission, and certifying such levies to the county auditor and declaring an emergency. This is a first reading, and this is an annual resolution that is required. The rationale for the emergency is the auditor of Miami County requires submission of this resolution prior to October 1st of 2025.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Motion moved to suspend by Mr. Twist, second by Mrs. Snee. Mr. Kerber, please call the roll.
Mrs. Marshall,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mr. Pierce,
No.
Mrs. Snee,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling.
Yes.
The rules have been suspended.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Motion to adopt by Mr. Sievert, seconded by Mr. Twist. Mr. Kerber, please call the roll.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mr. Pierce,
No.
Mrs. Snee,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mrs. Marshall.
Yes.
Resolution is adopted.
Thank you. Moving on to ordinances. Our first ordinance is O 23, 2025. Will you please read that, Mr. Kerber?
Ordinance number O 23, 2025. It's an ordinance changing the zoning of 57.679 acres of which is in lot 11851 in the city of Troy, Ohio, from the Miami County zoning of A2 General Agriculture to the city zoning of R4 Single Family Residence District. There was a public hearing on this at the last meeting. This is the third reading.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Motion to adopt by Mr. Twist, second by Mr. Sievert.
I believe Mrs. Snee
Or Snee, she beat you in.
That's okay.
She beat you in. You're about the same time. Mrs. Snee, Mr. Kerber, please call the roll.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mr. Pierce,
Yes.
Mrs. Snee,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mrs. Marshall,
Yes.
Mr. Twist.
Yes.
Move to adopt.
It's
Been adopted.
That was the
Sorry,
adoption.
been adopted, third reading.
That was it.
Double adoption.
I know it's tough to see,
You
because
really
you don't
like
have
that
any light.
ordinance, don't you?
Because you don't have any light over there, it's hard to see. Moving on to ordinance O 24, 25. Would you please read that, Mr. Kerber?
Yes, ordinance number O 24, 2025, an ordinance approving the replat of in-lots 11701 and 11702 in the Halifax Estates subdivision, Section 7, in the city of Troy, Ohio, and the vacation of utility easements of record between in-lots 11701 and in-lots 11702, and declaring an emergency. This is the first reading.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Motion to suspend by Mr. Twist, second by Mr. Pierce. Mr. Kerber, please call the roll.
Mr. Pierce,
Yes.
Mrs. Snee,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mrs. Marshall,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mr. Siebert.
Yes. Move to adopt.
Second.
Motion to adopt by Mr. Twist, second by Mr. Pierce. Mr. Kerber, please call the roll.
Mrs. Snee,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mrs. Marshall,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mr. Siebert,
Yes.
Mr. Pierce.
Yes.
All right. Motion, or the
Ordinance.
ordinance is adopted.
Our last ordinance of the evening, O-25, 2025. Would you please read that, Mr. Kerber?
Ordinance number O-25, 2025, an ordinance declaring a moratorium for 270 days on the processing, issuance, and approval of new applications for community-oriented residential social service facilities of Troy, Ohio, and declaring an emergency. There was a committee meeting this evening. This is the first reading, and as mentioned, it's an emergency.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Motion to suspend readings by Mr. Twist, second by Mr. Schilling. Mr. Kerber, please call the roll.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mrs. Marshall,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mr. Siebert,
Yes.
Mr. Pierce,
Yes.
Mrs. Snee.
Yes.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Motion to adopt by Mr. Twist, second by Mrs. Snee. Mr. Kerber, please call the roll.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mrs. Marshall,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mr. Siebert,
Yes.
Mr. Pierce,
Yes.
Mrs. Snee,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden.
Yes.
Ordinance is adopted.
Thank you. We move on to comments this evening, since we don't have any reminders or anything going on. Comments. Mayor, anything tonight?
I would just want to offer very sincere condolences to our clerk of council, Sue Knight, who lost her husband over the weekend, passed away on Friday, and his obituary is posted at Baird Funeral Home. So just wish her the best as she's making all of these arrangements this week.
Director of Public Service Safety, Mr. Titterton.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. A couple of things. First of all, we do have the annual Porch Fest coming up on the 13th, on Saturday, September 13th. I mention that because it's always a good time, but it's also a busy time in some of our smaller streets, so people please be a little slow and careful as you're driving. Secondly, a reminder that semi-annual cemetery cleanup will be, by staff, will be October 1st through October 31st. So starting yesterday, we encourage anyone with grave sites, locations in the cemetery to clean those up in advance, if at all possible. And then, of course, can't forget that Halloween is coming up on the 30th, which is a Thursday, from 6 to 8 p.m. And that's all I have.
All righty. Moving right along, Mr. Siebert.
Thank you. I would share in the mayor's condolences for Mike Knight. He and my parents and Sue were best friends for as long as I can remember. They lived beside each other on Mary Robin Road for a long time. He baptized both my children, was a true public servant, and I share the mayor's gratitude towards everything that he's done, and our condolences towards towards Sue. On sort of a lighter note, I'm going to read something that came from the Family Destination Guide, which is a national magazine that goes to little local places that my partner Jose Lopez sent to me about an hour ago. And then you can make your own determination if this is how you would describe this place. It's culinary theater without pretension, a reminder that cooking is both art and craft, requiring skill, timing, and intuitive understanding of ingredients. So that is how this person described our beloved K's, and goes on to talk about how the Frosties are the best that he's ever had, and the food is the best that they've ever had. So I like the loquaciousness of the individual that wrote that, but the sentiment is shared by many. So if you want to look it up, it's familydestinationguide.com.
Thank you. Mrs. Sneed.
Thank you. I certainly also want to add my condolences to Mrs. Knight on the loss of her husband, and also announce that once a quarter we have an at-large meeting. It's coming up in 2 Saturdays on September 13th. It will start at 9 a.m. at Hobart Institute of Welding. Please be sure you enter from Trade Square East, and we promise to have you out of there before the 10:30 start of Porch Fest at Troy Hayner. So if you can join us, that would be a great way to start your day.
And there will be donuts.
They're always there.
And coffee and juice, so. Yeah, I share in the condolences to Mrs. Knight, and I don't have anything further.
Mr. Schilling.
Yes, again, I share my condolences as well to Mrs. Knight, and other than that, I have nothing to say.
Mrs. Marshall.
Same condolences to Mrs. Knight, and that is it.
Mr. Whidden.
Yeah, we'll just repeat what everyone else had always said. I want to thank again all the public who came out to our meeting tonight. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Mr. Pierce.
I want to share my condolences as well. Mrs. Knight is such a good public servant, there to answer many of our questions.
Legislation.
And no matter what they are, she seems to be there for them. And she's a wonderful person, and for her to lose her husband, never met him, but he had to be a great guy too. So,
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't mean to cut you off. Wait, you done? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Dye Mill Road, when does it close?
When did
Dye Mill facility,
Yes.
at the end of November.
Okay.
It's too early to start announcing that.
I didn't think so, though. It's on my mind, so it's on somebody else's.
I have my limits.
We're getting close to Halloween. We got moved.
One thing-
We're getting close.
We got moved to the dump.
I have it in my notes.
Mr. Twist.
My condolences to Sue Knight and her loss of her husband. Definitely impact our community, so asked if the Lord would be with her during this time.
Sorry, Law Director / Clerk, I skipped you.
Well, I guess wearing the clerk hat, there are no communications or announcements that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Okay. As far as, I also want to, I know Mike was very community-minded. He gave a lot to the city, and, obviously Sue does the same, and I just hope everybody give her a little prayer and help her support her during this time. But that's all I have.
Thank you. As well as all the other people up here, obviously condolences to Sue, longtime worker here, and she's going to continue to do that. Mike was a former fireman. I don't know how long that was, way back when, but he did other things in the community, and he did a lot of things for St. Patrick's Church as well as the Catholic churches in Piqua. So just keep her in her thoughts and prayers, for her to take the time she needs and choices she needs to make and stuff like that. So other than that, we are to any staff have any comments? Members of the public, would you like to come up and have your say on any topic?
Hi, Steve Henriksen, 975 Dickerson. I know Troy is as well as many of the surrounding communities and the county, is participating in a natural gas aggregation plan. I just want everybody to know individually, you can go onto a website that's put out by the state, and you can get a better rate on natural gas than you can on the one that's been agreed to regionally, for lack of a better term. So I just want to, if you want to save some money, trust me, there's not individual pipes coming around from 15 different places. It all goes in the same pipe, comes out the same pipe. Nobody's got better natural gas than somebody else. It's all the same. So if you want to save some money on the cost of natural gas, take a couple minutes, go on the website, select the program that's good for you, and there's plenty of options out there. There's some options out there that last for 3 years. The one that's being proposed is only 20 months. So if you want to lock in a rate, you can lock in a rate, and it's cheaper than the aggregation. I'm trying not to say aggravation, but it's aggregation. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.
Mr. Chair?
You want to add some information
I
to
do,
that?
yes. Just that currently the rates are cheaper. What our program, I'm not selling our program versus anybody else's, but just want to make sure that when folks go to that website, if they have questions, they can call us. We can walk them through it. Our program doesn't start until October, and I don't pretend to know all the details, but there are different rate timings, I guess, for lack of a better term. And so there's a winter rate and a spring rate, I guess, and it's not a locked-in rate necessarily. There is a lot of fluctuation, but the calculations are done differently. So, it may appear that it's lower now outside of the aggregation. That may end up being true. We locked in at this rate because we are able to lock in now, knowing that the rates are probably going to go up in October for that new season, which is why I think there are 14, if not more, communities that are in this consortium, and that's why we did it through the Miami Valley Communication Council aggregation program. So again, I'm not advocating for one versus the other. Just make sure that, if anybody has any questions, they can give us a call.
And maybe I'm confused. Didn't we have to do like a partial stopgap thing to get back on the cycle with all the other communities to bid it?
That was...
Is that the electric?
Yeah, the electric,
okay.
Yeah. Nobody has been in a gas aggregation program as a consortium until now, because there was so much fluctuation and the margins were so thin between doing a consortium versus just going on the open market.
Okay. Anyone else? Once, twice? Then we'll be adjourned. Our next meeting will be Monday, September 15th, 7 o'clock, right here. Thank you for attending.